I am literally in bed using my other phone as lighting because I just wanted to make a video and I'm not trying to like be blinded. So hold on. It's literally a Monday. I'm at work. I'm at work. Oh shit. I'm at work. Yeah, working from home today and I am not doing a lick of work. I actually don't work Mondays and Fridays. I just don't work. I don't work anymore. I've been in bed watching YouTube videos about quantum jumping, Anunnaki, portals, and then some like lesbian shit. Like, I have just not been attentive to my work, and it's so easy for me to say that I don't care. The only time I'll actually care is if I get caught and they realize, oh, you have not been doing work. But I've been doing work, I've been putting stuff in, but it's just at a significantly slower rate than how I would be working at if I knew I had a job. Yes, you can clearly say or see, I've been watching a lot of British shows, say right now, I'm just my whole situation just feels more real, a little bit more day after day. I think there it's not quite there. I'm trying to get the shadow out. It's not quite there because I'm still employed. I still go to work every day. I go to work every day. But yeah, it's just kind of like one of those things where it's like my norm is still here, but I just feel so far away from everything. And right now I've been so used to this lifestyle of mine, working every single day, waking up at the same exact time, going to the same location, and in and out, and every 2 weeks we get paid for it. And it's mid-August now, about to be September soon, and once that reaches, I'll have 1 month until that's gonna no longer be my life. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be making more videos. I'm gonna be, in the entertainment business. I'm going to, lock in on my trading and get payouts to then, create like monthly income for myself. I know that's what I'm going to do. That's just what's going to happen. This is the part of my story when everything comes together, and it's hard for me to admit that because I'm changing. I'm changing everything around me. I'm changing my lifestyle. Ugh, I'm changing decisions that I thought was going to be more permanent. I'm smoking weed again on a regular basis, and dude, I don't know what's going on, but I I don't want to punish myself for doing the things that I want to do. I don't, cuz what good does that do for you? I've lived my life thinking that I was made to be punished for every sin that I put in my I don't know, balance, or my what do they on my scale, right? If you were Muslim, that that there's like this scale that balances your good deeds from your sins, and I've been programmed to believe that that was actually true. I no longer believe that, but I still carry the beliefs that were was put into me due to that religion, good or bad, good and bad, right? There's good and bad in everything that we do. So it's like I can't fully shit talk everything, but I don't know what I'm doing, and for me it's easy to admit, but to myself, but in the face of other people who are employed and still wake up knowing every day that they're going to have their familiar routine, it's hard for me to admit those things because people will look for solutions. Oh, why don't you go do this? You should go. And it's like I would do the same, but I'm in a point where it's like the only solution that I actually want to do is the things that I want to do. I'm not a lazy person. I'm a quite diligent person. I didn't get to this point without being the person that I am today. I just, I still can't help feeling like I'm lost, you know? And I'm trying to find myself, and, that's not a bad thing. It's, money is just on my mind, you know? I think about everything that I want to do, and I'm like, yeah, I'm very extremely optimistic. Like, I can already see the numbers. I can already see things coming together, forming, and it feels beautiful to get a little bit of more glimpse of that, and but I still struggle, I still struggle of thinking, of visualizing. I'm trying to not get the camera. It's so hard for me to visualize things that are not in my current form, but I'm visualizing in order for it to come to light. It's like when you're dead and you're on the other side, you are an everlasting soul, and anything that you want to manifest, everything you want to happen, it just happens. You just think about it and it happens. In this life, everything's delayed. Everything that you want can be achieved, but it's lagged, it's delayed, it's not instantaneous. When you think about it, you get it. It's not like that. And this is why Earth is, one of the hardest places to probably be in, right? And with this knowledge, I just want to change my life. I just want to be up, man. I just want to feel like I don't have to listen to nobody. I did it, I have the money, I have the success that I know that I can achieve. And now I wake up every day doing something that I want to do. And that's the thing. I am not lazy. I don't want to be lazy. I don't want to be in bed all day, laying about, watching TV, making other people money. Bro, I don't want to do that. I'm watching all these YouTube videos knowing that damn well all the AdSense, well, I have YouTube Premium. But either way, you see, I have YouTube Premium. I'm paying for this. You know what I mean? But it's like, I know I'm capable of doing more than that. I don't want to get rich and never do a single thing. Like, I'll literally be miserable. I just want to grow and not have people care about, what I'm on because they think that I'm in a bad place and that I need guidance from them, who's in a position that I don't even want to be in, right? You're in the same matrix type shit that I'm trying to get out of, bro. Like, how are you gonna help me? You're caught in the same game that I don't want no part of, bro. We're literally on a Monopoly board, bro, and I'm trying to get the fuck off the board, bro. This is literally Monopoly. I'm not interested in what they have on this Monopoly board, bro. I'm not interested, bro. Get me off the map, bro. But no suicide, right? But I'm just saying, like, I can't wait to be so far removed from all of this nonsense of, like, what we have to do, bro. Like, I remember talking to a family member, and they were just talking about, like, or asking me, like, how's work? Because, I started work, and they were like, yeah, I'm telling you, we're just miserable, and we just do it for the money. And it's just like, bro, but I don't want to live that way, and I get it. Chase the money, get the money. I've always been for that, but it's like, you're not even happy, bro. Every day you show up to your job, you do a good fucking job, you do everything right, and you still feel miserable. Now here's the thing, there's pats on the backs. There's times when I'm proud of myself for accomplishing work at work, and that's 100% awesome. Work is not bad in the sense that there are elements to it that can build character within yourself. Maybe it's a task that you don't know what to do. You're so confused. You're lost. You've never done it before, and everyone's expecting you to get it done. What are you going to do when the pressure's on you and there's a deadline that's coming up around the street, around the street, up the corner, you know what I mean? What are you gonna do? You don't know. You're panicking. Well, certain people won't panic. Certain people maybe will panic in the beginning, but then over time will learn, okay, there's no need to panic. All I need to do is X, Y, and Z, And these are the tools that are available to me in order for me to figure out how to get this thing done. And then guess what? Cut to when you got it done. You're looking at it, everything's complete, and you feel so fucking proud of yourself. You feel so happy, and you reminisce on when you were so confused, had no idea what you were doing, but guess what? Things were getting done. And now look at you, right? I remember I've had those points. I still have those points at my job. I remember being so lost in the beginning. I don't know what tax returns look like. I don't know what to do. I don't know what that means. Assessor rate. I don't know what that stuff is. Now I know. Now I know. And it's not a bad thing to work a job. I am not against a job. I love a job. It gives you stability. You don't have to worry once you're not getting fired. You don't have to worry about anything. You know, you could half-ass it or you could go all in. Either way, a check is coming to you every 2 weeks. Happy Friday. You know what I mean? So it has so many benefits. But when you're at a job, I keep on thinking I have a booger, but that's just my nose. But when you're at a job that you don't like, that every day you wake up and you just kind of like, you wish you didn't have to go. You wish this and the third would happen, so it would delay you. You wish you shouldn't be living like that, bro. There are some people that I genuinely know love their job, and they will tell me straight up, I love my job. It's miserable. Well, certain times there's hardships and, you know, things where, you know, I just don't feel good, but I love my job. But if you're not feeling like that about your job, bro, you're doing something wrong. I was doing something wrong. I have been doing something wrong, and I'm just now coming to the realization of that, you know? And it's just a hard journey for me. Like, I'm so lost. But, you know, I know that I can be found again. And I know that this is just a time of discovery, of figuring out, like, who I am, what I need to do, and, you know, what really makes sense for the goals that I, you know that I can achieve, know that I have already achieved, and, you know, I'm living that better life for myself. So, but yeah, I guess that was just a rant, you know, saying that I'm lost. If you're lost yourself, you know, I can't say everything will be okay. I don't know. Like, I can't, no guarantees, but just know that you're not alone. That's something that I can guarantee. You're not alone. And yeah, speak kind words to yourself. Tell yourself that you're beautiful. Tell yourself that you're awesome. Tell yourself that you believe in yourself. And you'll go farther than most people. But yeah, alright, that's it for this one. I'm lost, but I know that I will be found. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below. I believe in myself. I know that I am better. Yeah, that sounds cool. Comment that. Alright, take care. Alright, bye.